There we go. I do believe we're live again. So I'll say indeed and greetings unto you, beloved and holy friends. What a dear pleasure it is, always, to be present, to have an infinite amount of choices, and to choose to come here, to notice how there is an infinite amount of change, and still to feel like we can choose this, right? I have changed in many different ways. You have changed in many different ways. And yet here we are, present again. Present one more time. Present the same way we've always been, technically. Nothing really has changed. And yet everything has. Who we think we are, what we've done, what we've seen, what we've experienced, what we've learned, what we've felt, what we've been paying attention to, what we've noticed happening in the world. So much change ceaselessly. And I, at least in the previous stream, was really trying to bring it into my mind because I I have to say it in so many words, that things are going to be okay. That despite these changes that we are going through and the accelerating nature thereof, we're going to be okay. In fact, we're going to be better than okay. I think the change that's coming is going to give us so much more choice, right? We're going to have more choices in the future than we can even imagine, right? But that future and all of the choices that we can't imagine can only be had if we make the right choices now, right? If we choose correctly how to spend our time, how to spend our capital, how to spend our life force, right? How to spend our personal bodily energy, all right? Like that's gonna change our future, literally, in a profound way, right? It's gonna change the choices you get to make in a profound way. Just put that alien in a jar and call me tomorrow. I am confused a little bit. Alien in a jar. Choices, the future. What you get to choose now affects what you get to choose then. No. Words are fun and always, sometimes. And words are fun and also sometimes nonsensical. Okay. It's true. I try to, for the most part, not necessarily speak nonsense. But I am willing to admit that there is a certain air of nonsense to all words, right? That if you had to have infinite perspective, the fact that you say something, it is in and of itself nonsensical, right? Like if you were the all, the everything, simultaneously existing and creating what we consider our world, saying something about it would be like talking to yourself, right? And is it nonsense? Is it this talking to yourself nonsense? I don't think so. I think it's powerful, actually. The fact that we can talk to ourselves. I think it's especially powerful what we choose to say. What am I choosing to say right now? If I had to say something to myself, I would say thank you. That's a good one. Hey, Dream Tooth. Saying thank you to yourself. Thank you, self, for bringing me here, for staying alive, for continuing. Mm, that is nice. If you're wondering what I'm looking at, I'm just observing the way the ants move. You ever do that? The little choices they make, the way they'll stop for a split second when they meet another ant on their way. Like if they just like passed one another without acknowledging each other's existence, they would move so much faster. But they stop. I don't know if every single one of them stops. It looks like it. And it's almost like there is a difference in relationship depending on which ant they meet with. Like some ants they'll come face to face with. Some ants they look like they pass without even acknowledging their existence. Now that I'm paying even more attention. Are they choosing? Are they choosing? Are they choosing to stop and to keep walking? Mao to the Lao. I don't know what's happening in chat. Suddenly confusion takes a hold. I'm gonna go and get one little nugget, like a little small little nuggy of the Gorilla Skittles. Because I want to try some Gorilla Skittles. Gorilla Glue. Gorilla Skittles. Oh, that's a big one. Also a big one. Yeah, here we go. You know what hurts? I was sitting on a rock at the wedding that had passed. Like a big rock, and had like cascading nature down after that rock. And I took out some of my nugs. And it was a piece about 3 times as big as this one. Maybe 2 times as big as this one, right? Like double the size. But close to 3 times the size. And then I drop it. And if there could be dramatic music playing, there would have. The pain I felt seeing a little nug roll into the ether. I even wanted to go and get it. And I was like, bro, please. Have some self-respect. And I think the part that really hurt is the fact that it was some of this. It was some of the Gorilla Skittles. Which is very nice. What's happening in chat right now? This thing, I didn't vape this one, I guess. Okay. Guess not understanding is the theme. How can I relate this to today's stream topic? Yes, choices. I have choices. As I see something has changed. Yes. Yes. Suddenly the power takes hold. Is this still live? Yes, it is. This is the second one. This one we do vertically. It's nice having you here. S-Rog, now that I know. The Great Blue Heron. It's also a very cool name. GBH. I hope to be happy someday, as Melt is holding a nug of the good and godly green. You haven't had any good and godly green in your life as of late? What's been going on, Joy Vive? I do feel content of where it is we are. Clickety clickety. Ha ha. One more time. We say one more time. This is actually one of the most efficient ways to heat something as well, you know? Like if you try and heat something with a torch or with a torch, a lot of the energy is lost. Goes to the sides, gets blasted right from the sides. With induction heating, pretty much all of the energy is put in the system. Beautiful nature background and birdies chirping. It really is a scene. I'm happy to share this with you, S-Frog. Like that is one of the things that almost is one of the most important things for me about this space, is the fact that I get to show you friends beautiful things. I once went canoeing in California. I so enjoyed seeing the great blue heron. When they take off, it's in slow motion. We have some herons here in South Africa as well. They really are magnificent birds. Got the marshmallow and sour diesel at the moment. Sour diesel is one of my favorites. Sour diesel was one of the first, I had two, strains I ever tried. And for some reason, we tried both, right? Like I had the nugs. I bought bulk with the intention of making edibles. And then we didn't need all of it to make edibles. So some of it was used to smoke. And we went to a park and 2 joints were rolled and 2 joints were smoked, and I was so devastated. I needed help to get back to where we came from. Right? I felt like I was like, you need to pay attention to these other people you're with, otherwise you won't make it back home. Kind of vibes. Sour diesel. And then I stayed, high for what I felt was like 6 hours. It was insane. Bless you. Hope it's treating you well. I got some cherry. Do see. Bought some in bulk. 14 grams. Nice. You like it? Anything fruity based, like cherry. I don't know if I've had that many cherry kind of strains, but I have had a couple of blueberry kind of strains, and they are amongst my favorite. I got Cactus OG, it's lime, and cherry flavored bud. The last one had me suddenly concerned. Cherry flavored? Or is it called cherry flavored? Or is it actually cherry flavored bud? Because I don't know if those things are good for you. Mosquito tried. Mosquito died. Who else will challenge me? Come, mosquitoes, bring your strongest warrior. All of you have 1 HP. All of you insta-die to one of my attacks. Try, I dare you. I dare you, mosquitoes. They do dare. They've been eating me alive for a long time. Add some extra shielding. Any word on the butt? Tending gig melt. I haven't heard anything from it just yet, Mojo. Thank you for asking. I wanted to send a message today, but it is Saturday and tomorrow is Sunday. I'm going to be a little... You know what? Ja, Anneke. Weet nie of julle al bietjie verder gaan kyk het nie, maar asseblief laat my weet. You see, suddenly I feel like I have to think about it more. I'm cringing in feeling like I need this. Oh, yes, the ego. The ego is so very loud. Hey Anneke, dan kan jullie, ik weet niet of jullie al een besluit gemaakt heeft, niet, maar you see, more cringe, more cringing. I'll try harder. What do I want to say? I want to say hi. I want to ask. She did let me know. She'll let me know. Right. I don't know if I need to let her know that she needs to let me know. You know? You know? You know what I mean? You know. You totally know. I'll wait until Monday. Because then again, I don't have to feel I'm interrupting her time with her kids or whatever. Right? For example, Skip Bluber Flarb. Flarbarber name Skip Grumnes. Numlarbarbs. You know? Scoobity boobity. Boop doop der scoop. Love is troop. Sending you blessings, bro. On some seasons, the cherry flavor comes through, but it's really lime tasting. Oh, that's nice. I do like my lemonade flavor, as well. Squeetos here just use my clothes to align their bite. They do that too, right? They'll find a way, but it's like an extra layer of effort they have to apply. And it also, like, when it's like this, there's like a little bit of an overhang, so they don't have access to like all of this bottom skin, which is usually what they go for. They sneak up on you like little assassins, and then they stab you and extract blood from your body. How is their proboscis strong enough to pierce flesh and suck blood, but they cannot, but so we can just crush them between our fingers. It's not really a strength thing, I think. It's more a scale thing, right? And strength does have something to do with it, and we're like gene editing them as well to lose rigidity in their proboscises. But it's more a scale thing. Like, it's so small, and I think they do have like mechanisms to like cut into you as well and stuff. And then they have smaller mouth parts in their bigger mouth parts as well that can like reach, that they will like make a hole in you, and then they will have like a little tongue that will like be able to move independently, and then it will like search for the blood vessels inside of your body after it manages to get inside. I get even more angry. Don't even look at me, mosquitoes. At some point, my aura will become strong enough that if a mosquito just like thinks about biting me, they'll spontaneously combust. Nisha, bless you, friend. Bless you. It's nice having you here. Uh, is AI going to figure out how to translate goop syntax? Never. Never. Because I don't even know what goop syntax means. It's always the truth when I speak it in that case. Because how can I lie if I don't know what I'm saying? Yeah, boom. Boom. Hacks. Let me know when you know. Bless. You blubber scoop indeed. It's never a bad thing to check in after you apply to a job as someone who used to do hiring. True. You know what I'll do? I'll send a text. Maybe that's better. That way, she doesn't have to have my voice in her world right now. Hey, Anneke. Sure. I'm now realizing I haven't been typing Afrikaans on this phone. And it doesn't know what I'm trying to do. Afrikaans. Or cringing. Like, I think maybe that's why I don't as well. Do we have a word like emphasize in Afrikaans? Okay, message sent. Like, hi, thinking about you a lot. I really want to work with the joint. Literally, straight message. Looking forward to hearing from you. That's truthful enough, right? That is truthful. I love the joint. Like, I actually love that place. Love the people that go there. Love the experiences we've had. So, yeah, must. Thank you for the encouragement, dear friends. Love is true. Hello, kitty. Hello, it's a kitty kitty. It's a meow. It's a kitty cat. What's up, Meltmore? Nisha, bless you, friend. I'm chill. I'm doing well. Feel very present. Feel calm. Feel excited for what's to come still. No matter what comes, Bug Zap Aura is lit. Yeah, exactly. Bug Zap Aura would be like if I could get just that superpower, bro. That would be awesome. I've said I've said it 1,000 times. This is my favorite scarf. Christian's mom. Yes, it's true. This is a scarf that Christian got for his mom. And when his mom passed, he didn't want them going to, waste or being thrown away. So he regifted them to me. It really is an honor getting to wear them. Thank you for remembering, Joy. It's awesome. Nisha, Isha. Love is true. Yes, JV, so much dog. God bless you too, boss. Bless you, Nisha. I've asked twice, you've asked once. Is what happened to that bird? What happened to that bird in the box? The one that I had, I'll tell you. You have asked twice. One day, I came and streamed here and put the bird in my bathroom there. And then when I came to my bathroom, little Burby had jumped on my toilet seat and then into the toilet bowl. And unfortunately, by the time I found little Burby, he was no longer moving. So, yeah, that's the cliff notes of the story. He might not be on all messages. Let me see. I am now as well, but I don't know if I missed anywhere in the bud. I think I did read that one. Tending gig. Some seasons cherry flavored. Mosquitoes aligned their bites. Proboscis. Did she let you When did she say she'd let you know? Wednesday. Wednesday, she said she'd let me know. Right. And it was Wednesday afternoon. So it was like Monday, like Thursday, Friday, which is like still work days. And it might not really be enough time to come to a decision. So it's now weekend, it's the Saturday. I kind of assumed like checking in on Monday, following up would have been the right time, but it's been done. No, you must have missed a chat. Yeah, I think I did catch it now. How come not answering my burp question? What happened to that bird in the box? I did read Hoopies, but I still don't see yours. There we go. Yeah, now you know. What a way to go. Yeah, very tragic. Very, very tragic. Like I did say that I believe LA was the first one that asked, right? She was the first one that checked in on the Burby. And I let her know that the Burby is no longer with us and that I can let her know what happened, right? If she wants to know. And then she said she didn't want to know. And then after that, I kind of assumed that they didn't really value the community in sharing what happened, right? Like again, it was a matter of not supervising. That's literally how children die as well, of like people not being able to supervise. And yeah, it is. It is what it is. Love is true. When I call boss, what's your feeling? You feel boss manager of bank? When you call me boss, I see it as you acknowledging that I am a leader, right? And I take that very seriously as a title. If I am to lead, where is it that I'm leading us? Right. So that is my mind. That's what I feel. What a way to go. Bless. Why you not come on a Megal and Bigo or Vigo? I don't know what Bigo or Vigo is, but if it's the same kind of thing as Omegle, I feel like my reasoning for not being an Omegle is very simple. Right. I guess I guess it could be of value. Yes, it could be something like I guess not every experience would be bad. Maybe we'll have fun times having conversations with people. However, like I am very sensitive and I'm a picture person and I am in a belief that everything does technically become a part of me if I experience it. And I don't know if I want to experience some of the things that will come with me experiencing a mega like that, to put it in so many words. I know my feelings of boss is weird. I prefer a more equal way of interacting. Agreed. Agreed. I can remember when she first called me boss, I was like, I don't know about boss. Friend, I'll be friend, right? And in that way, also meaning like the equals thing. Friend. A friend is someone you want to walk side by side with, right? Realizing that you're going in the same direction, right? I want to walk side by side with you. That is a friend. A boss can be someone, right, that you might be following. You're still walking the same direction, but you might not be walking side by side, right? And in a real way, there can be only so many people by your sides, right? In that way, if you are supposed to be a leader, maybe you'll have very close friends, and those close friends are walking side by side with you. But if you have more than just two close friends, your sides are full, right? And maybe someone is gonna walk behind you, and maybe they are walking behind you because they see you as someone. They see you as a friend, sure, but they can also see you as someone trying to lead, trying to point us in a certain direction. I feel like just articulating this is giving me so much extra hope and like, talking about, you know what? I'm going to lead us in a new direction. I'm gonna go and cook some food. You wanna come with me? I could end the stream and be like, okay, I need to go cook food, but I'm not gonna do that because I don't want to. I'm gonna go and lead us to making a meal for our family. I promised mom and dad that I'm gonna make us some tomato-based pasta with a protein source. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna freaking do what we said we're gonna do. Yeah. Joy Vive, since you hired... Oh, look at this. We got a little friend on my sandal. Hello, little friend. I've shown you friends big ones of these. Like Joe Mungus. Joe Mayugers. This one is small. This is so cute and small. This one seems... Oh, he's trying to bite me. Stop that. Okay, stop. I think he realized I'm not food. Go and enjoy life, little dude. Let me quickly get through these comments, piece by piece. That's where it's supposed to be. Yes, love is true. Bless again. Luke, it's because we're American and other countries have strict class and chaste beliefs. And we hate that shit, even though we do it too. Yeah, we do not like to be labeled. We do not like labels, you know, and I think maybe that's also why so many people are having a hard time with people choosing certain labels for themselves, right? Because there is power in labels too, right? You can label yourself and be empowered by that label, but you can also label yourself and be disempowered by that exact same metric. Let me see. Joy Vive, since you hired people, what are the reasons companies don't get back in touch when they say they will? Is it overwhelm of applications? Could definitely be that. They don't have the time to respond back to every interviewee. Yeah, overwhelmed. Oh God, no, not the bugs. There's another one. It's actually a tok-toki. I've shown you friends tok-tokis as well, right there. It's so scary. Is that a caterpillar? No, it is a millipede. We call them Dyson Poet, which means 1,000 feet. Or 1,000, like, hoofs, almost. Poet is like more like a hoof than it is a foot. Sad that Burpee died that way. But it was an invasive species, wasn't it? Yeah, technically, it is an invasive species. But I still couldn't just let little baby burp die, right? Not on my watch, at least. What kind? That kind that steals other birds' nests, yes. Yes, technically. Yeah. Even will steal their babies. They can be savages, but they can also talk. That they also can do, you know, if they're taught how to vocalize, they can say human words. Vigo is earning app when you come 48 hours. Your money incoming. I have to do it for 48 hours and then I get money. Like I'm sure there was some sort of mistranslation, but I don't know if I want to make money that way. They don't have time to respond. Again, bless. Bugs can be protein for red sauce. Jeez, it's true. The twerking bug, yeah, there he is. You see him? Okay, you see him? There's one of them right there. Hey, little twerking bug. Hey, no bit. Good to yourself. I'll see if it's on that table for you. Yeah, every nighttime, you know, when they start coming back to the nest, they gather there. Oh, it's not here. Mama! Niks gedaan, dankie papa. Het papa daai charger wat Mobbet ingebring het weggevat ergens heen. Mama mag dalk. Mama. Het mama daai kom gepos. Kan nog gepos? Dankie. Het mama daai swart charger met die dik kabel ergens gesit. Weselsen. Gewoon in sy kamer gesit. Mobbet. Maar hy was op die kombuistafel gewees. Oh, isosai. Actually, nice. This is what we're looking for. Sen not bad. Lekker wel. Bless, bro. Oh, wait. Beyond bugs. You eat your bugs, I'll stick to beef for protein. I mean, I am kind of like pro insect protein, to be completely honest. Just because it will be an extra source. And we won't have to eat like literal protein, like powder just made of bugs, for example, right? Like we'll integrate it into our breads beyond bugs. Soylent brown as bugs. Maybe that will be the new thing that people scream. Like insect protein will be put in our breads, you know. So if you're eating some toast or you're eating a sandwich, now suddenly your bread just has a little bit more protein instead of it just being carbohydrates. Right? That's the way I see insect protein being implemented in our world. And again, it's like a resource efficiency thing. You can make a lot of bugs in a big volume, right? You can like keep putting more stacks of bugs in a building. It's a little bit harder to do that with cows or with pigs or with chickens. And it's a little bit less, I feel we get to feel less bad about it because instead of, you know, the animals, we do bugs instead. I think eventually we're probably going to reach a point where we're like, we shouldn't even be doing this to bugs. And at that point, we're probably going to be doing it to microorganisms. That's like growing in vats. And we're going to feed those vat organisms, you know, liquids, and they'll build our proteins. And ideally, maybe even in the short term, we'll process our insect protein into material we can feed our vat bacteria, right? Totally. Totally, that makes complete sense. What you're making? There's some protein in the washing basin. That bag that you just saw me use is some reduced tomato, like we had like a whole bunch of tomatoes and it got turned into goop. It's like puree, and then some pasta. Beyond bugs. Where are we? It's dark. I'm scared. Yeah, the lights aren't working. Unfortunately. So we're gonna have to like do atmosphere. Anyone seen Mormon cricket infestation? I've seen it at a rest stop in Utah. It was insane. Yeah, any bug infestation. Like we don't really have infestations of bugs here on the farm, but we do have like cycles of bugs, right? For example, when we get like big bouts of rain, like we've been getting, there's like an influx of these little brown and black beetles, and they like flock to the light sources and they'll fall in your hair and they'll crawl into your bedding, and it's very unpleasing. Hey, hey! My scarf fell off, and I just noticed this little dog running away with it. Okay, I need to parse. I need to get this protein source there. And then I need to cut it in pieces. And then I need to start sauteing things. Yes. Plans of action. I don't know what the perspective's gonna be like if I'm just standing there and you won't be able to see what I'm doing. I don't know if you really want to see what I'm doing. Right, cutting meat is not exactly very high quality entertainment. Is the perspective fine? Let me just bring it back a little bit. There we go. And you can kind of see what I'm doing. I deal with giant gnat clouds floating through on occasion. You close to a body of water? I know that usually comes with the territory. All right. Now, to be meticulous. I don't know if this knife is as sharp as I want it to be. Let's try this Bigger one. Yeah. I'm gonna, I'm gonna try a third tool. Where's the pair of scissors? Yeah. Success. This is working. I put just that door. Yeah. I feel like this definitely is one of those things that in my usual process, I listen to like podcasts or something like that when I'm cooking. Gives me something to dissociate onto. You want some of this? Yeah? Here, let people see you get this piece of meat. You don't want any? You seemed really excited just a second ago. You're not excited anymore? I mean... Okay. Cats, am I right? Sure, it's fine. I'm gonna be eating it too, you know. I'm gonna be eating the same thing. Right, there is a little bit of sinew in that. I'll give you that. Sinew is good for your kind, isn't it? You need that stuff. No, bro, I gave you a piece, dude. Oh, jeez. Guess I just gave him a bigger piece. I'll cut it in pieces for the dogs at least. I already gave you a piece, bro. It's right there on the floor. Eva! Watch Eva. She's gonna hoover that piece up right now. Eva! She might be in the other room. There's a piece of meat right here for you, bro. Right there. Okay. I'm starting to have regrets, to be completely honest. I don't know about this streaming me cooking whole process. I feel like the double layer of awareness, right? Usually I don't have to think about any of this. I just gotta get it done. Yeah, I know, kitty cat. And now I'm thinking about thinking about it so much. Yeah. There's like this piece has more meat, but it's the same thing. How are you that full of it? There must be other cats here at least. Go! Eva! Mm-hmm. Is the owner hizo? The what? The owner. Eva! Come! He says for your faces. Sinds hij zet die vast of iets. Eva, wat maak je? Ik zeg, kom. Wat maakt ze daar? Eva! Eva, kom. Kom. Kom eens hier. Kom. Eva. So Eva, I don't know what the dogs are doing, but I'm trying to get the dogs to. Like I'm cringing so hard. I can't. Like the dogs are behind the couches. I don't know if you can hear the audio glitching on the other side. Like that. because the dogs are messing with the cables. I'm losing my mind again. I love how Ginger gives you an eye and refuses your offering. Like, it's so disrespectful. Cats love salmon and cat food. I guess a beef and sinew is not good enough. Morning has broken in case I salmon yesterday. Bless you, friends. I'm gonna say goodbye for now. We did it. We showed up. Change and choices. I thought it was a good choice to try and share this whole fractal, but no. No, I think I need to change. I'm willing to at least admit as much. Sending you for lessons. See you again.